Hi, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines and part 6 of the relationship series. And what are we going to look at this time? Well, one of the things that I notice is the big difference between a really successful marriage here in the Philippines. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the Philippines, and we're talking about that great divide between cultures of the Philippines and, well, a foreigner. So how can you make sure that the union that you are about to enter, if you haven't already done that, even though a lot of people that have commented on this particular series have said, I understand what you mean, especially with the expressions and the misunderstandings and the language barrier and the culture barrier, because I've been in it for 20 years, some for 30 years. Congratulations to those. So what is it that would make your success rate, your chances of success, that much greater? Well, what I think is key to my own, what I perceive as my own success with my marriage, what I perceive is that we have a common goal. We have a common goal and we are on the same path. So when I met Beth, we didn't actually have a common goal. In fact, we had anything but a common goal. She started off and she had a job that she was very happy with. She'd been there for 7 or 8 years. She actually thought that that was her family. It was like an extended family to her, right? She was earning money. She had a life, and what was missing from that life at the time, she didn't know it, but it was me. And what was missing from my life was her. So we got together against all odds. We got together. When I met Beth, she was too young for me, and when she met me, I was too old for her. Somehow we managed to work that out. Upset a lot of people, I can tell you, but we are happy with the union that we have. So what has been the thing that has been the catalyst that has glued us together? Right, when we first met, she had her job and I had my firm ambitions on being a writer. I had written several books. They were on Amazon. I was a writer of short stories. I was using material for my short stories that I was culling from the Philippines. In fact, I have a book out called 7 Days, 7 stories for 7 days in the Philippines, and there's a different story for every day of 1 week in the Philippines. And so I had a terrific amount of material for writing my short stories. Now, when I knew that Beth had a bachelor's degree in business administration and that she had been doing accounts at the hospital where she worked, I thought, this can really work. Because when I talked to her, I said, you know, if you have any idea about promotion or anything like that, she had worked with computers, which I was a klutz at, and I thought this can work. We can have a good life if we can make a success of my books. So that was almost the basis upon which I thought the practical side of things, it can work. I thought we had a common goal. The way that it worked out was that even when Beth quit her job, when we came to live in Bohol, we didn't have a common goal because she actually didn't enjoy doing that. She didn't enjoy putting out anything about my books or my stories, even though she actually thought that they were good. So gradually it faltered, it stumbled. And then just by chance we realized that we actually did want to help to change people's lives here in a very modest thing. I mean, if you look at the early videos, and you can find out which one it was that started it, it was about going to what we called the singing, dancing congregation. And we went and we looked at a lot of simple people, fishermen and farmers and rice farmers, and their simple lives. And they had a church that was half built with only a handful of Bibles and not even any benches, a few plastic chairs and handmade benches, rough-hewn. And we made that plea and said, surely there's some churches out there or somebody that can just help here, and send some Bibles. Do you have any spare Bibles? Can you send them? And from that we raised 25,000 pesos, and I think we actually had some Bibles as well. So that was just from appealing on one of our very first videos, and that started it. And then we went with my brother-in-law, and we went to the house of the paralyzed man and saw him on a dirt floor. And I've told this story a few times, so I don't need to tell it again. But we were struck by how pitiful the life was that the man was leading. He later died a few months later, and rather than giving him a bed, we ended up giving his family a house. We built a house for his family. And then gradually we were spending our time together. We were, and in a joyful pursuit, that the focus was not on ourselves, the focus was on people who made us realize how damn lucky we were. We were lucky to have each other. We were lucky to feel the same about sympathizing with those who are less fortunate than us. We were totally agreed that we would not judge the worth of people before we gave any help. And we developed an MO, a method of operation. Tell the story, make a video, and wait and see if anybody can be touched by that. Did we get a little bit more skilled about how we told them how to, I don't know, how to stir people's heart and their emotions? It's about raising people's emotions, making them feel sad or hopeful, or all of these different emotions. And we were able to arouse people's emotions so that they wanted to help. Suddenly it became our life. It became our life together. Believe me, we work 24/7 to do what we do. And actually we're fulfilled and happy. And strangely, because we started to earn a few dollars, it's no secret what we earn. We earn about $800 a month from YouTube. And we stopped concerning ourselves about, I stopped worrying about money. I don't think about money anymore. And it's not because we have a great deal, because we don't have a great deal. We, compared to the expats that I've spoken to, we should be regarded as struggling, but we don't feel that way. We went up until a few months ago, well, a few weeks ago actually, with no front door and no windows. So we live in a mild climate, and we have good family around us, and we are united in our, what can I say, in our path, in our search for fulfillment. We have the same goals. Now, so a word about this, about finding what your mission is, finding your goals. we would do what we do even if we won the lotto. We would continue to do just what we do right now. That's it. And we'd continue to do that because it's what we do. So if when you're looking for a partner to be, and you're looking for a Filipina to do this, then find out what your mission can be. Take Tracy, for instance. He is our present visitor. He's a subscriber. He's a friend now. Has helped us tremendously. His mission is to travel. His mission is to travel, to meet people, to have new experiences, and to help. But that's a whole thing. He's all set up to travel. He's here. He's going to be here for maybe 6 months, and then he'll return, and he'll return to his life of traveling on the road. He has found his mission, and it is a mission which I'm sure a lot of ladies will be upset to hear. It's a mission which he considers he should do alone, for now at least. So when you find what your mission is, life becomes so much easier, because now every opportunity that you are given, you can simply judge the rightness or wrongness of it by saying, does it fit in with my mission? Does it make sense according to the path that my partner and I have agreed to take? And if it doesn't, you don't do it. And if it does, it's a no-brainer. So, find a woman, find a partner, whether you're a man or a woman, find a partner who has the same goals as you do. Find a partner who has the same joys. Now, it will never be perfect. It can't be. There is no such thing. Only the divine will pull something off that's perfect. The rest of us are just going to struggle and be a work in progress. That's the rest of us. So, are you going to read the same books? Are you going to love the same movies? Are you going to love the same singers or the same this or that? You're going to like the same colours or the same clothes? No, you won't. It's not a given. But if you have the same basic mission, if your motivation in life is the same, then you'll have a happy time. And so will your partner. Let's face it, if your partner's not having a happy time, then you won't be either, and vice versa. So, I hope that helps. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. We're looking for another, I don't know, maybe now 15 or 20 subscribers to make our goal of 10,000 before the end of the year. There's only about 20 or 30 hours to go. Bye for now.